가방에서 좀.
Okay, real talk. We did zero planning for this trip. Like none. We just woke up, threw some stuff in the car, and pointed it south. No itinerary, no hotel, nothing. Just me, my wife, and a full tank of gas. And honestly, that's my favorite way to travel.
있어. 근데 몰라. 오빠 지나가는 거야? 안 지나가는 거야? 나도 몰라. 내가 저기 가면.
So the plan, and I'm using that word super loosely, is Tongyeong. Gorgeous little port city way down on the southern coast, like 4.5 hours from Seoul. And dude, look at this weather. Blue sky, golden light, peak autumn. My wife keeps saying it's perfect, and yeah, she's not wrong. We're just vibing on the highway right now.
먼저 자고 내가 먼저 일어나.
And I'll say it, the drive itself is half the fun. Windows down, good music. My wife on AUX roasting my playlist the entire way. This is the stuff that never makes the highlight reel, but honestly, it kind of is the trip. And we made it. This is Tongyeong. They call it the Naples of Korea, and the second you see this harbor, you kind of get why. But before any sightseeing, we've got priorities. There's one thing you absolutely have to eat here, and we are on a mission to find it.
팥, 고구마. 그다음에 걔는 밤, 얘는 유자. 하나씩 더 드셔도 되는. 삼촌.
유자가 많이 시켰어요? 네네네. 큐 이거 먹어.
kkul-ppang, honey bread, Tongyeong's legendary street snack. A little baked bun stuffed with honey, red bean, sweet potato, whatever you want. Crispy outside, soft and sweet inside. They're about 3,000 won each. So naturally we grab a whole box of five. We're sharing, in theory.
아 어쩐지 차가 많더라고요 거기. 아 여기 괜찮네.
좁아가지고 사줄 데가 없는데.
Next up, Sebyeonggwan. Okay, this place is a big deal. Back in the Joseon Dynasty, and this was the naval HQ for the entire Southern Command. We're talking the base of Admiral Yi Sun-sin. Yeah, the Yi Sun-sin, the guy who basically never lost a battle at sea. The name Tongyeong actually comes from this command post.
네.
It is not small. This is National Treasure number 440, the biggest surviving wooden government building in the whole country. The name kind of means wash away all the enemies under heaven. Pretty metal name for a building, right? You walk in and the sheer scale just hits you. Wide open courtyard, massive wooden beams everywhere. What gets me is how peaceful it is up here. This is a national treasure, and we basically have it to ourselves. You could never pull this off at the big palaces in Seoul. Tongyeong just feels like a little secret nobody told you about.
와 예뻐. 예쁘게 나왔어.
Okay, check this out. Actual cannonballs just sitting right there. And over here, a model of the famous turtle ship, the Geobuxi. This is literally the ground where Admiral Yi planned and commanded battles in the Imjin War. Standing here, you can kind of feel the history. And it's 3,000 won to get in, which honestly is a steal.
아 여기서 원래 뭐 먹으면 안 된대.
아 그래?
아 근데 빵 좀.
나 이거
And now my wife's gone full tour guide mode, reading every single info board out loud. And I'm not even mad. Let's be real, half of what I know about this place is coming straight from me. Oh, and you gotta do this. Tucked away behind the main hall, there's this hidden bamboo grove. We almost walked right past it. My wife spotted it and went, wait, didn't we see something like this in Gyeongju? Total hidden gem. If you ever come here, do not skip the bag.
뭐 있나?
Okay, history lesson done. Brain is officially full. And you know what that means? Time to go eat again. That's basically the rhythm of this whole trip. See something amazing, then immediately hunt down food. No notes. Perfect system. From there we wandered into Tongyeong Central Market. And this is where it gets real. Mountains of fresh seafood everywhere. Oysters, sea squirts, dried fish, giant tubs of salted shrimp. My wife was losing it over the size of some oysters. The energy in here is just unmatched.
Welcome.
Okay, this is the spot I was most hyped for, Dongpyeong Mural Village. The name means Eastern Cliff in the local dialect. And here's the cool part. Back in 2007, they were going to bulldoze this whole neighborhood. But artists from all over Korea came and painted murals across the walls. And that literally saved it. Now it's this charming maze of alleys.
빨리. 우와.
조심해.
이 차야?
And you just climb up these narrow little lanes, past all these paintings, and then, boom, the entire Tongyeong harbor opens up below you. You can see the piers, all the little islands of the Hallyu waterway, the cable car up on the ridge. We kept stopping every few steps just to take it in. Every single corner up here is a photo, with those tourists stopping every 10 seconds. And you know what? Zero regrets. When a place looks like this, you take the picture. All of them, actually. The alleys are packed with tiny cafes, craft shops, little galleries hiding in every corner. And then my wife found this birthstone souvenir shop, and that was it. Game over. She just stood there going, "This is too pretty, I can't." I mean, I get it. The whole place kind of has that effect on me.
아니 베트남 모자를 썼다고.
Honestly, moments like this are exactly why we travel. No schedule, no rush. Just slowly wandering around a beautiful little hillside with the sea right there in front of us. I could have stayed up here for hours.
큐. 여기다 한번 들어가 볼까?
고양이 찍을 때 진짜 안 좋았거든.
All right, dinner time. And in Tongyeong, that means seafood. We set up right near the Central Market and grilled a whole spread. This region is paradise for this stuff. Oysters, sea squirt, abalone, all of it pulled straight out of the clean waters of the ocean. There's just something about grilling your own dinner that hits different. We had it with buchu, those Korean chives. Except down here, the Busan folks call them Jeonggyeon dialect. Little language lesson. And this was honestly the moment it really sank and that we were on vacation. Just sitting there, food on the grill, cold drink, talking about tomorrow. Because tomorrow, we drive to Busan. We clinked glasses on it.
깨져. 쉽게 안 깨져. 여기 다 커버돼 있어. 괜찮아 이거.
And can we just talk about fresh off the boat seafood for a second? This oyster was in the ocean basically this week. You do not get this back home. We kept looking at each other like, are we really this lucky right now?
요즘 고프로 이거 망하고 있대잖아. 그러니까 인스타 360 괜찮은데 왜?
Day 2, we packed up, set by to Tongyeong, and hit the road for Busan. But we didn't take the boring way. We went scenic, cutting straight across Jeoge Island. And my wife's already calling it. This is going to be one of the prettiest drives. She's usually right about these things, so let's see. And here it is, the Jeoge Bridge. This thing is wild. It connects Jeoge Island all the way over to Gyeonggi in Busan, stretching 8.2 kilometers total. If you don't count the Incheon Bridge, this is the longest sea crossing bridge in all of Korea. Driving across, you've got the open South Sea on every single side. Unreal.
오른쪽 됐다, 오른쪽.
And then, get this, part of it just dips underwater. There's an immersed tunnel, basically a tunnel under the sea, that drops you up to 48 meters below the sea level. One of the biggest in the world. Fun fact, this is also a Running Man filming spot, and they hold cycling races out here. Well placed to ride a bike. And you can feel the city before you even see it. The road widens, the buildings shoot up, and boom, you're in Busan. After 2 days of quiet, slow Tongyeong, this hits like a completely different movie.
낚시하러 많이 오세요.
아빠 좋아하시는
Busan, Korea's second biggest city. Its #1 port, around 3.3 million people. Completely different energy from Tongyeong. The second we hit the coastal road, the sea just opened up on both sides of the car. My wife's literally turning her head left and right trying to take it all in. We climbed up to the Ijidi Coastal Walk, and then out of nowhere, there it is. Gwangan Bridge and Gwangali Beach. The whole thing laid out right below us. I think I actually stopped talking for a second, which if you know me, basically never happens. It's just one of those views.
바다 모습이 좀 보였으면 좋을 거.
That right there is the Gwangan Bridge, Busan's icon. It runs 7.3 kilometers straight across the bay. And at night, the whole thing lights up in this crazy color show. It is the Busan skyline. And we got lucky with the timing too. The light was just perfect.
세계 최대 수 밑으로 깔았대, 수심. 좀 길고 아직도야.
진짜 근데 돈이 없어. 괜찮아?
And my wife's reaction kind of said it all. Just, oh my god, amazing. That's it. That's the whole review. Busan really got us all over again. The sky over the water was this ridiculous deep blue, that salty sea air, sun out. We just stood there grinning like idiots. So we just found a spot to sit worth every kilometer of that drive. No phones, no rush, nowhere to be. Just a bridge, the beach, and the two of us. Yeah, this right here is why you make the drive.
잘 왔네. 바다도 보고.
Even the walk back down was perfect. My wife tugging on my sleeve the whole way going, I'm hungry. Classic. But honestly, that's the good stuff right there. The little moments between the big views. That's the trip you actually end up remembering. So we did the only correct thing. Found a spot and got a steaming bowl of Busan-style pork soup, dwaejigukbap. Perfect ending. And sitting there, we were already a little sad it was over, kind of wishing we'd booked one more night. Tongyeong and Busan. No plan, no itinerary, and that's exactly why it was perfect. Thanks for riding along, and I'll see you on the next one.